Hello, this is JC Santana coming to you from the Institute of Human Performance in sunny South Florida. We are going to be talking about the Octagon since we have a new certification, the Octagon certification. So if you really want to know how we train the core, very simply, you got to get certified with that very, very specific certification that we have out now, the Octagon certification. So we're going to attack different vectors every week. All right, the vectors are as follows: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? All right? 2 and 8 obviously is right side, left side. So we are covering 5 exercises because there's 5 different exercises that will treat all 8 vectors. So let's go on the low diagonal. The way you do that is the resistance or the force, the weight has to be pulling downward with gravity. So the easiest way to learn the Octagon obviously is with cables or bands. So if we want to tackle vector number 2, okay, the arrow is in the direction of the motion. So the resistance is going opposite. My resistance is going down. Here's vector 2. So my force, okay, the force that I'm generating is coming up. So to train vector 2, I would go this way. I can train it with the hip if I want to, or I can just go core stiffness. To train number 8, I simply turn around this way, see? And I can go core stiffness, and I can go integrated hip. Got it? So there is a way to train it with a cable and a band from a low position. Now, just to give you a brief example, if you want to train it with a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you kind of use a little bit of momentum. You kind of drive it this way. Boom, see? So it's kind of like a downward punch, upright row, diagonal. Okay, you can go in here to do core stiffness, or you can put a little bit of hip in there if you want to change the direction, work a little bit more on swing, do a little bit more hip. If you want to use a stability ball, part of the chopper, okay, is 2 and 8. That's your diagonal chop. Core stiffness, hip integration. Got it? A lot of people get confused 2 and 8 with 4. Why? Because 4 is pulling from the top, and they think they're pulling from the top. No, 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 no. Gravity's bringing this down. Got it? Your force, your muscle strength is going in this direction, eccentrically and then concentrically, all right? So make sure you have that distinction, and you know your 2 and your 8, and make sure you separate that from your 4 and your 6. To learn more, you have to get on that Octagon certification. It is exquisite.